One of the most serious issues that I confronted when I became CEO in 1995 was the financial issue. So when I took the office, I had to act immediately to try to stem the serious outflow of resources from this medical center. And we did that. Another issue that we faced right in the beginning was the notion of clinical quality. We are constantly taking a look at how we can do things better in terms of the outcomes for our patients, and now also looking at how we can do things better in terms of the patient experience.
We've put hundreds of millions of dollars over the last several years into the infrastructure and onto the campus at Albany Medical Center. Jim's leadership, his vision for the medical center, his focus have all helped us to identify areas of opportunity for the medical center to thrive and succeed. And we've put a lot of money into the campus to make certain that we're delivering the types of services that the community needs from a healthcare perspective.
You know, Jim Barba really has Albany in his heart. And when we started our conversation about the city and about our opportunities, one of the things that we talked about is the challenge that we have here in the city, where we are privileged to be the host to state government and to wonderful not-for-profit institutions, but those create some challenges for us from a budgetary standpoint. And Jim was the first to say, we have a role to play here at the medical center to ensure that the city is able to provide the services that it needs to provide to its residents and to all of its stakeholders. And not only did he take on a leading role in that at behalf of Albany Medical Center, but he reached out and convened not-for-profit leaders from across the city and brought them together to talk about the role and responsibility that all of these institutions have to play in ensuring that we can continue to provide services and meet the needs of our residents and stakeholders.
If you look at the lower New Scotland Avenue community, it's been transformed. It's moved now to really a medical community. And if you look at the retail space, the office space, the additional offices, parking, and now the Park South project on top of that with luxury apartments, new offices, new buildings. Jim Barba, the team at Albany Medical Center, and the community leaders really have transformed that community to making it one of the best, one of the most vibrant, one of the most exciting areas of town.
Well, I can't think of anyone more qualified of being honored by the Kidney Foundation or by almost any other foundation in the capital region. With Jim, you couldn't have a better person to use as a role model for other people, no matter what it is that they're doing with their lives, because he does it the way it ought to be done.
If the next leader will devote himself or herself to the hours that I think I've had to put in and frankly have gladly put in, then he or she will become successful and this medical center will remain successful. But there is no substitute for that.